Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is sitting in a locker room. Halftime. The Forum, Los Angeles, 1984. His back is against the cold metal locker, sweat dripping down his face, his goggles pushed up on his forehead. He's 37 years old. His knees ache, his back is stiff. He's been playing professional basketball for 15 years. And right now, his coach is standing over him, screaming. Pat Riley. Slicked back hair, Armani suit, the image of control. Except right now, he's not controlled. Right now, he's furious. The Lakers are down by 14 points to the Boston Celtics, Game 4 of the NBA Finals, and Pat Riley is looking for someone to blame. He finds Kareem. "You're too slow." Riley's voice echoes off the locker room walls. "Too slow. They're running right past you. Every fast break, you're 3 steps behind. You can't guard anyone. You can't keep up." The locker room is silent. 12 players, 3 assistant coaches, 2 trainers. Everyone frozen, everyone watching, nobody breathing. Magic Johnson stands by his locker, 24 years old, the future of this franchise. He's looking at the floor, not at Riley, not at Kareem, anywhere but this confrontation. James Worthy sits on the bench, his hands clasped between his knees, his jaw tight. He's seen Riley lose his temper before, but not like this, not directed at Kareem, not at the captain, not at the greatest player in franchise history. Riley keeps going, his finger pointing now, jabbing the air with each word. "You're 37 years old. 37. Maybe it's time to accept reality. Maybe it's time to let the young guys take over. Maybe you need to step back and let Magic run this team." The words hang in the air, heavy, toxic, the kind of words you can't take back, the kind of words that break teams apart. Kareem doesn't move, doesn't flinch, doesn't show any reaction at all, just sits there, towel in his hands, eyes on Riley, that same calm expression he's worn for 20 years, the expression that makes everyone uncomfortable, the expression that reveals nothing. Riley waits for a response, wants Kareem to yell back, to defend himself, to give Riley something to push against, something to fight. But Kareem doesn't give him anything. 10 seconds pass, the longest 10 seconds in Lakers history. Then Kareem speaks. His voice is quiet, so quiet that everyone leans in to hear. But every word is clear. Every word lands like a punch. Pat. Just the name. Nothing else. Just Pat. And something in Riley's face changes. The anger flickers. Uncertainty creeps in. Kareem continues. "How many championships have you won as a head coach?" Riley's mouth opens, closes, opens again. He knows the answer. Everyone in this room knows the answer. Kareem answers for him. 1. You've won 1 championship, in 1980. And who won Finals MVP that year? Silence. "I did." Kareem's voice stays calm. No anger, no defensiveness, just facts. "I did. At 33 years old. They said I was too old then too. They've been saying I'm too old since I was 30. Kareem stands up, slowly, deliberately, all 7 feet 2 inches of him unfolding from that bench. And suddenly, the dynamic shifts. Suddenly, Pat Riley, in his expensive suit and his slicked back hair, looks small. "You want the young guys to take over? Fine. Tell Magic to guard Kevin McHale. Tell Worthy to stop Robert Parrish in the post. Tell Byron Scott to handle the double teams when Bird drives." Kareem takes a step toward Riley, not threatening, just closing distance, just making sure Riley really hears this. "I've been carrying teams since you were selling cars in Schenectady. I carried Oscar Robertson to a championship in Milwaukee. I carried this franchise out of the lottery when Magic was still in high school, and I'll carry it again tonight. Not because you asked me to, because that's what I do." Riley doesn't say anything, can't say anything. His clipboard hangs limp at his side. Kareem turns to the team, makes eye contact with Magic, with Worthy, with Michael Cooper, with everyone. We're down 14. That's 2 runs. 2 good runs and this game is tied. Boston thinks they've broken us. They haven't. They've faced teams that quit. We don't quit. We don't quit because I don't quit. And I haven't quit in 20 years. He looks back at Riley. So either get out of my way or tell me the play you want to run. Those are your options. The locker room is completely still. Nobody moves. Nobody speaks. The fluorescent lights buzz overhead. The crowd noise from the arena filters through the ceiling. Muffled, distant, like another world. Riley swallows. You can see his throat move. You can see the moment he realizes he made a mistake. He challenged the wrong man, in front of the wrong people, at the wrong time. He takes a breath. Pick and roll, you and Magic. High post. Force the switch. Get Parrish on the perimeter. Kareem nods. That's better. He walks past Riley, past the other players, past the trainers, walks to the tunnel entrance, stops, turns back. 14 points. Watch. The second half starts. The Lakers come out different, not angry, not desperate, focused. Kareem wins the tip. Magic pushes the ball. Kareem runs the floor. 37 years old, running like he's 25. First possession, pick and roll. Magic and Kareem. Just like Riley said, except Kareem doesn't roll to the basket. He pops to the elbow. Parrish doesn't switch fast enough. Kareem catches, turns, skyhook. Good. 14 becomes 12. Next possession, same play, same result. Parrish is too slow, Kareem is too skilled. The hook shot is unstoppable. Has been unstoppable for 15 years. Still is. 12 becomes 10. The Boston crowd starts to murmur. They've seen this before. They've seen Kareem do this, but not lately, not at 37, not when everyone wrote him off. 10 becomes 8. Magic finds Kareem on the block. Kareem backs down McHale, spins baseline, up and under, good, and 1. 8 becomes 5. The Forum crowd, watching on the big screen in LA, starts to believe. The reporters in press row start to write different stories than the ones they planned. The narrative shifts, right there. In real time, 5 becomes 2. Kareem blocks a bird shot, doesn't just contest it, blocks it. Clean. The ball goes to Magic, coast to coast, lays it in. Tied game. The Boston crowd is silent now. 20,000 people watching their championship dreams evaporate. Watching a 37-year-old man refuse to die. Lakers take the lead. Kareem scores again. Then again. He finishes the game with 30 points, 12 rebounds, 4 blocks, at 37 years old, with a bad back, with knees that shouldn't work anymore, with a coach who told him he was done. Lakers win. In the locker room after, Pat Riley approaches Kareem. The other players pretend not to watch, but everyone is watching. Riley speaks first. His voice is different now. Humble. I was wrong. Kareem looks at him. That same calm expression. Doesn't gloat. Doesn't throw the words back in Riley's face. Just nods. We're not done yet. That's all he says. We're not done yet. The series goes to 7 games. The Celtics win the championship that year, but the Lakers come back. The next year, 1985, same matchup. Lakers versus Celtics. NBA Finals. Kareem is 38 now. A year older. A year more reason to doubt him. A year more proof that time catches everyone. The Lakers win in 6 games. Beat Boston in the Garden. Something no Lakers team had ever done. And who wins Finals MVP? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 38 years old, the oldest Finals MVP in NBA history, a record that still stands today. Riley never questioned Kareem again, not publicly, not privately, not once. He learned something in that locker room in '84, learned that some men don't respond to screaming, don't respond to pressure, don't respond to doubt. Some men have already proven everything they need to prove, and questioning them doesn't motivate them. It insults them. Kareem taught Riley that, taught him in 10 seconds of quiet words while the rest of the team held their breath. Years later, Riley would become one of the greatest coaches in NBA history. Would win championships with the Lakers, with the Heat, would build dynasties, would be known for his intensity, his drive, his willingness to push players past their limits. But he would also be known for something else, for knowing when to push and when to step back, for understanding that leadership isn't always about volume. Sometimes it's about listening. Sometimes it's about trusting the men who've already been there. Riley learned that from Kareem, in a locker room at the Forum, in 1984. In 10 seconds, that changed both of their careers. When people ask Riley about the Showtime Lakers, about the dynasty, about the championships, he always mentions Kareem first. Not Magic, not Worthy. Kareem, the quiet captain, the man who didn't need to prove himself because he'd already proven everything. The man who led by example, by excellence, by refusing to accept anything less than his best. Some leaders scream, some leaders threaten, some leaders demand. Kareem just performed, just showed up, just did what needed to be done. And in doing so, he made everyone around him better. Not through words, through actions. Riley thought leadership meant taking control. Kareem showed him leadership means earning trust. Who's questioning you right now? Who's telling you you're too old, too slow, too far past your prime? Who's looking at your age instead of your ability, your history instead of your potential? Kareem heard it all, heard it for 20 years, and every time someone said he was done, he proved them wrong. Not with arguments, not with excuses, with results. 30 points at 37, Finals MVP at 38. 6 championships across 2 decades. That's the answer. That's always been the answer. Not what you say, what you do. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar didn't need Pat Riley to believe in him. He believed in himself. And when the moment came, when the pressure was highest, when everyone expected him to fail, he delivered. That's legacy. That's greatness. That's 10 seconds in a locker room that echoed through history. What are your 10 seconds going to be? The Lakers don't just play basketball, they play for something bigger, for pride, for legacy, for proving that age is just a number and doubt is just fuel. If you want to hear more stories like this, stories they didn't put in the highlight reels, moments that happened in locker rooms and practice courts and private conversations, you're in the right place. This channel tells the untold stories of basketball legends, the moments that made them, the challenges that shaped them, the quiet victories that meant more than championships. Hit subscribe, turn on notifications, because we're just getting started. Next time, we're going inside another locker room, another confrontation, another legend proving everyone wrong. Leave a comment below. Has anyone ever told you that you were too old, too slow, too past your prime? What did you do about it? And remember what Kareem showed us. The best response to doubt isn't words, it's results. See you in the next video.